everybody, welcome to another edition of Cocktails from Home. My name is Jay Rose from Hunterdon Brewing Company, where I run around the state of New Jersey, the southern half of the state, showing people beautiful products that they wouldn't otherwise know exist in our portfolio. I'm with, as usual, Deirdre Showship today. Deirdre, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing great, Jay, thanks.
Great. Deirdre does what I do up on the central shore area, where we kind of run around and show people, you know, some of the finer things. We take our time, we taste people through some product, and our goal here is to bring some of that to life with our videos to help you guys navigate making actual cocktails at home. Today we're gonna wrap our minds around a mule, a gin mule that I've done. I've made some mules, some vodka mules, some gin mules. They've been okay. But I have a feeling this one's going to be a special version of it. We're going to use something today that we just got in our portfolio called Mr. Fingers Alibi Gin. A bit of a mysterious gin. The founders of this gin are a couple bartenders from the Ducktown Tavern down in Atlantic City, New Jersey, which, if you're unfamiliar with it, it's a 24-hour bar. Think about that, a 24-hour bar in Atlantic City. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening down there. So these guys got together and they decided they wanted to make a super premium gin. That's what we have here. The one gentleman's name is Brian. The other gentleman goes just by the name Finger. Right. Yeah, you see where we're headed. So this has been distilled 7 times. In that process, they're creating the batches 5 gallons at a time from the 7 distillations. There's 11 botanicals in this, 9 of which they keep a secret, 2 of which they let us know about. The Guatemalan cardamom and the organic spearmint are the ones they let us know about. Both you'll be able to detect right on the flavor and the nose here. Mostly in South Jersey in the AC area now. We're selling it as it's kind of moving and creeping up the state, and it's doing very well in bars as they reopen. I know a bar by me, kind of between my house and AC, started pouring it this weekend, and they sold through a case. So things are happening, so we thought, why not make a gin drink with this particular gin? Now, a lot of people kind of turn their nose at gin. You either love it or you hate it. It's 2020, folks. If you're a vodka drinker, an old school vodka drinker, whatever you think you are, but you don't drink gin, the gin world has changed. It has evolved. It's no longer a juniper bomb. You're going to find a lot of citrus, a lot of spice, especially with this one. Like I said, they're using 11 different botanicals, and Dee and I just sat here and drank through it and tried to pick out a bunch of them. We threw all kinds of things out there. There's citrus happening. There's cinnamon happening. There's obviously cardamom on the front. There's juniper. There's a million things going on, which makes for a great cocktail because we want our cocktails to be flavorful and complex and not be overpowering. So that being said, we're going to do a version of a mule called a gin mule. Right, Dee? Did I get that correct?
You got it right.
Great. So Dee's going to walk us through the construction of the gin mule, and we're kind of graduating. I know we're going to be double straining. We're going to be muddling. There's all kind of things going on here. And it's really going to test my my newfound knowledge of cocktail construction. So Dee, take it away. Let's do it.
Okay, so today we're going to make, as Jay said, a gin mule. I thought this was a really appropriate drink, 1, because it's a great time of year to make this, and 2, this drink was invented by a woman named Audrey Saunders. She is one of the people that's at the forefront of kind of the resurgence, the cocktail revolution that started kind of in the early 2000s and is going full force today. She was the owner-operator of the Pegu Club, which opened in New York City in 2005. It was kind of one of the quintessential cocktail destinations for so long, and they just recently closed. So I know that I'm a little sad about that. I bent an elbow at that bar many a time. So I thought this would be really kind of a nice little homage. And that being said, too, Audrey Saunders was one of the people that really brought gin back into the forefront. She started making a lot of gin-heavy cocktail menus, doing a lot of experimentation with gin to get people back into drinking it. And the gin mule is one of those drinks. So it's kind of like a cross between a mojito and a traditional mule. So that's a lot of fun, great for this time of year. So the construction of the drink, we're going to start with our large shaker tin. in that, we are going to take fresh mint. I'm using traditional spearmint. Jay, you're going to use some homegrown pineapple mint, which that's really cool.
Yep.
We're going to take about, you can either use a full sprig, or I have this huge mint, so I'm going to use these 4 large leaves. Just going to kind of tear it because mine are so big. I'm going to put that into the bottom of the shaker tin. Then you're going to take 0.75 ounces of lime juice, fresh strained lime juice, and 1 ounce of simple syrup. Jay is using cane simple syrup, so his is a little bit darker. I'm just using a traditional organic sugar, unbleached simple syrup, so you can kind of mess with your simple syrup a little bit if you want. Once that's in, we are going to muddle it. So we're going to get our muddler. And you're not going to go crazy, obviously. You're just going to take that into the bottom and twist, and you're just going to express kind of the flavor of the mint. A little bit there. Once we're done with that, we're going to use 1.75 ounces of our Alibi Gin.
Gotcha. And we're measuring.
Yes, we are. Now, I am using a homemade, non-effervescent ginger beer that is Audrey Saunders' recipe. So mine is going to go in right now. I'm going to put 1 ounce of that in.
So that's not carbonated then?
A lot of people don't have the ability to make that, or, you're just too much. Just get yourself a good quality ginger beer. You want to use something that has lower sugar, really good ginger flavor. Jay's going to use Barrett's today. This is a really good ginger beer. So all of mine is already in here. Jay's going to wait to incorporate that because it's effervescent, so you don't shake anything effervescent.
Learn that the hard way.
Now, we're going to top with ice.
Got it?
We're going to shake to incorporate.
Oh, wow. You really get the mint. The mint comes flying out of that glass.
Right? So now, because we've muddled herbs in this, we're going to double strain it.
Double strain.
Bits of the mint flying around, getting caught in the straw. So we're going to take our traditional hawthorn strainer and tap with our shaker tin.
Gotcha.
Then we're going to take a fine strainer,
which came with the cocktail set that we got early on.
With our awesome cocktail set. And we're going to hold that over the top of our glass, and we're going to fine strain it.
Nice.
Get ourselves a straw, because this is a tall drink served in an ice-filled Collins glass. That's what we've strained our cocktail into. Then we're going to garnish it with fresh mint.
Now I'm gonna dump my ginger beer on top of this, right?
Yeah, exactly. So Jay's gonna have a little room at the top of his.
Yep.
Because he hasn't put his ginger beer in yet, and he's gonna finish it with ginger beer.
Ginger beer is in.
Ginger beer from a little bit of height so that it incorporates into the drink. He's gonna put his straw in his. Just a little bit of a word on garnish.
Right.
When you garnish something, there's always a purpose for it. Just like in food, you never want to put anything on a plate that's not edible. The reason that you garnish this with mint is because you're going to smell the mint before you even drink it. So that's going to be part of actually drinking it, the experience of it. And it also tells you exactly what the drink is all about. So that garnish of mint kind of has a purpose, whereas, you're not just putting some random piece of fruit on a drink.
Right. So you'll notice because of my simple is my drink is going to be a little darker than D's.
Yeah, mine's going to be a little bit lighter. Mine's also going to be still because I used the homemade ginger beer.
I'm using my favorite glassware, my mushroom glass. Let's see what we got.
So these are Collins glasses. These are a tall, thin glass that you use for drinks, poured over ice, mixed drinks, things like that. Traditionally, you serve the drink with a straw. What do you think?
Wow. Wow. Oh, man.
Good for a day like this, right?
Oh, man. Yeah, that mint really shines. You're right. Having that garnish, you really, a lot of your taste buds, you taste a lot with your nose, believe it or not. And that your nose picks up that mint and that your brain automatically just jumps right to it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, that's perfect for this time of year.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, it's probably 95 degrees outside right now, and I can sit outside and sip on a few of these. Boy, these will go down quick. Man. Boy, the Alibi really did a nice job here. Mr. Finger's Alibi Gin with this particular drink. This is a home run. Good stuff, D.
Great. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Woo! Yeah, that's great. Tremendous. Well, we can knock another one off our list. We've now done our version of a Gin Mule with a little bit of mint. I see what you're saying, too, about it kind of being a bit like a gin and a mojito had a child. That's good. That's good. Great stuff. Great stuff. So until next time, thanks for tuning in. Hope you find these videos helpful. We're sure having a lot of fun doing them and drinking the products at the end. Not sure what we're going to do next. We'll figure it out together when the time comes. Everybody, enjoy your drinks.